Hello dear students, how are you? Welcome to English classes at Radhika Rinesh. Today we are going to learn the topic, the importance and process of communication, the most important part of human life. Let us see some of the characteristics of communication or significance of communication. It is an unavoidable system. It's a two-way process. Two-way process means a speaker will become a listener and a listener will become a speaker and vice versa. That is why the communication is progressing. It's a continuous process. It's universal. That is all people are communicating each other. It may be formal or informal. That is, we have discussed a lot about what is meant by formal communication and informal communication in previous classes. It's a social activity. In order to become a social animal, man should have to communicate with each other, communicate with his fellow beings. Let's see, what are the process of communication? And it guides, while understanding the process of communication, it guides us towards realizing effective communication. And after realizing the process of communication, you can become good communicators or effective communicators. Every individual that follows the communication process will have the opportunity to succeed in every aspect of their profession. It will make you more professional and more apt to the situation. So, what's the process of a communication? That is, a sender will be there. A sender is the person who is sending the message, and he or she is also known as the source. And the sender is encoding the message from his brain to the speech organs. That process is known as encoding the message. Then the message is formed or it is transmitted through the speech organs of the sender and through the channel. Okay, through the channel, here in a face-to-face conversation, the channel will be air. In a telephone conversation, a channel will naturally be a telephone. And in other conversation, that is, if in news reading, and the news reader is communicating to the audience, it's a kind of mass media communication. And here, the sender is transmitting message through the medium of television. Okay, so through a channel should be there. The message is transmitted through the channel to the receiver. The receiver means the person who is listening or receiving the message or the listener. And there, decoding is happening. Decoding is happening in the brain of the receiver. That is, the message which has been reached into the auditory organs of the receiver will be reached into the brain of the receiver through the nerves, and there the sound waves will be decoded into the message which is exactly as the sender has been encoded. Okay, this is the process of communication. Then feedback is there. Feedback is there. That means the receiver is giving feedback, and at that time the receiver will become the sender and the sender will become the listener or receiver. That is why it is a two-way process or it is a continuous process. And noise is there. Noise is the barrier to communication. Barrier means hindrance or the blocks of communication, and this noise will distract both the sender and listener from the process of communication. So this is the process of communication. The importance of communication. We all know the fact that communication is very important and it is the most important part of human life. And in the organization, it is important. If you are working in an organization, if you are living in an organization, communication is essential. And without communication, you cannot maintain relationships with others. And importance for individuals. And for individual developments, in order to live in a society, communication is very important. To secure an interview, if you are possessing good communicational skill, it is very easy for you to get through an interview. and you can perform very well in an interview if you are possessing good communication skills. To develop a professionalism in students, and it's very important to develop a professionalism. You all are trying to become professionals. In order to become a professional, communicational skills are very important. For motivation, in order to motivate people and to get motivated ourselves, communication is very important. To increase the quality of being friendly with others, if you are possessing good communicational skills, you can maintain good friendship with others. Otherwise, you won't get friends. You should have to maintain your communicational skills very well and develop your communicational skills and have friends and have fun. And it is very important as a social animal. So here we have discussed about the importance of communication and the process of communication. Hope you have understood the video very well and prepare notes and study well while we are watching the video. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.